Hey, good morning. Well, we're talking temperatures because this morning is a colder start to the day. And as we look across the state, I wanted to show you the 24-hour difference in temperatures. We're about 6 degrees cooler at Phoenix Sky Harbor than we were yesterday, about 2 degrees cooler in Flagstaff and 5 degrees cooler at the Grand Canyon. It's not a huge difference, but we are seeing lower temperatures because we are waking up to clear skies, some cooler air filtering in behind a disturbance that moved through yesterday. So as you look at those conditions across the state right now, we're sitting right at 0 at the Grand Canyon, 0 degrees there. Flagstaff checking in at just 8 degrees. So it is certainly a very, very cold start across northern Arizona. Make sure that you're bundled up accordingly, layered up with those scarves, gloves. Always a good idea too when temperatures get that cold. Single-digit temperatures in Heber, 16 degrees our temperature in Show Low. We also have freezes in Payson where we're down to 30 degrees, and in Kingman also waking up to 30 degrees. For Phoenix Sky Harbor, it's 42 right now. But as you look around the valley, we've got a few 30s in the mix already, and these temperatures are going to drop a little further as we approach sunrise. Sunrise this morning happens at 7:32, so a minute earlier as our days begin to get a little bit longer day by day. But again, our lowest temperature typically happens around sunrise, so we're going to see these temperatures fall another few degrees before we bottom out. We're at 36 degrees in Gilbert, 37 our temperature in Chandler, it's 39 in Cave Creek, 38 in Peoria and in Surprise, 37 in Levine and Maricopa. You're checking in at 39 degrees too. So 41 in Ahwatukee and Tempe, also in Scottsdale, as we also sit in the 40s in Deer Valley and in Mesa and some parts of Chandler. So again, a little bit of a mixed bag of 30s and 40s, but we'll see that temperature fall a little further here over the next few hours. We do have those mostly clear skies in the valley and across Arizona today. A change from yesterday, again, when we started out with a little bit of cloud cover. I wanted to show you something. While we sit under clear skies and quiet weather, look at all that rain hitting parts of the Pacific Northwest and even Northern California. You've heard me talk about an atmospheric river before, essentially an influx of moisture across the West Coast. And you'll notice all of that area in blue on our water vapor imagery. That is the atmospheric river that's essentially flowing right into the Pacific Northwest. So they are in for some heavy rain, the potential for flooding and even mudslides across the Pacific Northwest, but all of that moisture coming as far west as the Central Pacific. And unfortunately for us, we're going to miss out on all that moisture. So we've got high pressure building to our west, and that's actually going to keep us dry. It's keeping the storms to the north as well. So in the meantime, that disturbance that moved through yesterday is sitting to our southeast. We still have some breezes as a result of the close proximity of that disturbance. Today, just some northeasterly breezes. The strongest will likely be in southeast Arizona. Then this evening, we've got some passing high clouds. Tomorrow, some more passing clouds, but all in all, high pressure will be strengthening to our west, and that is going to send those temperatures up. Now today will be a little cooler than yesterday. We'll drop by a couple degrees, a high of 65. So we're going to start off with chilly temperatures this morning and climb into the mid-60s this afternoon. Then upper 60s tomorrow, and by Thursday and Friday, we're into the mid-70s. And now remember yesterday we were talking about potentially approaching that 80-degree mark. The latest data showing me that we're going to back off from those 80s a little bit. So some good news if you weren't quite ready to be that warm. Looking for a high of 76 degrees on Friday. Remember, our average first 80-degree day is February 3rd. We've seen it as early as January 1st, but luckily at this point, not seeing those 80s in that 7-day forecast. Mid-70s instead starting Thursday, and it looks like low to mid-70s through the weekend into early next week.